everyone, my name is Niktut Aritrikayanti and today I would like to present about vector. In this presentation, I will explain the concept of vectors, their application in daily life and science, and several important mathematical expressions related to vector. A vector is one of the fundamental concepts in mathematics because it allows us to describe quantities that have both magnitude and direction. Unlike ordinary numbers, vectors help us represent movement, force, and many physical phenomena more accurately. By the end of this presentation, I hope you will understand what a vector is, how it is used, and why it is important in mathematics and other fields. Now, let's begin with the concept of vectors. First, let us discuss the concept of a vector. A vector is a mathematical quantity that has both magnitude and direction. The magnitude tells us the size or length of the vector, while the direction tells us where the vector points. This makes vector different from scalar. A scalar quantity only has magnitude, such as mass, temperature, or time. In contrast, quantities like displacement, velocity, acceleration, and force are vectors because they require both magnitude and direction to describe them completely. In mathematics, a vector is commonly written in boldface. For example, V or with an arrow above the letter such as vector V. It is also represented graphically by an arrow. The length of the arrow represents the magnitude of the vector and the arrowhead indicates its direction. Now let us consider the examples shown on this slide. The vector V is 3, 4 represents a displacement of 3 units to the right and 4 units upward from its starting point. For this component, we can also determine the vector's magnitude using the Pythagorean theorem. In addition, vectors can be represented in different ways, such as component from column vector or geometric rows on the coordinate plane. Although these representations look different, they describe the same mathematical object. Therefore, vectors provide an efficient way to represent both distance and direction simultaneously. Now let us look at several applications of vector. Vectors are widely used in many disciplines because they describe quantities that involve direction. The first application is navigation. Pilots, sailors, and GPS systems use vectors to determine the direction and speed of travel. The second application is physics. Many physical quantities are vectors. Examples include force, velocity, acceleration, and momentum. When several forces act on the same object, engineers and physicists add the force vectors together to determine the resultant force. This helps predict whether the object will remain at rest or move in a particular direction. The third application is fluid and wind flow. Meteorologists represent wind speed and direction using vectors to forecast weather conditions. Similarly, ocean currents are described by vectors to help ships determine safe and efficient routes. Besides the example, vectors are also used in computer, graphics, robotics, satellite navigation, engineering design, and even artificial intelligence. This application demonstrates that vectors are not only theoretical concepts but also practical tools that solve real-world problems. Now let us discuss some important mathematical expressions involving vector. The first expression is the magnitude of a vector. The first expression is the magnitude of a vector. The formula is the magnitude of vector v equals the square root of x squared plus y squared. Mathematically, this formula is derived from the Pythagorean theorem because the horizontal and vertical component form a right triangle. For example, if the vector is 3, 4, then its magnitude is the square root of 3 square plus 4 square, which equals the square root of 9 plus 16, or the square root of 25. Therefore, the magnitude is 5 units. Next is vector addition. Suppose we have two vectors, A equals A1, A2, and B equals B1, B2. Their sum is A plus B equals A1 plus B1, A2 plus B2. This means we simply add the corresponding component of the vector. Finally, we have scalar multiplication. If K is a scalar, then K times vector V equals Kx, Ky. In other words, its component of the vector is multiplied by the same constant. If K is greater than 1, the vector becomes longer. If 0 is less than K is less than 1, the vector becomes shorter. If K is negative, the vector point in the opposite direction. These operations are fundamental in linear algebra and vector analysis. Okay, finally, I have reached the end of my presentation. Today, we have learned that a vector is a mathematical quantity with both magnitude and direction. We also discussed several practical applications of vectors in navigation, physics, and fluid dynamics. Finally, we review important mathematical expressions including the magnitude of a vector, vector addition, and scalar multiplication. I hope this presentation has helped you understand the basic concept and importance of vector in mathematics and real-life application. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a nice day.